Okay, Gold Team, excited to have with us today. We've got Angie and Don from Integrity Title Solutions, and they're our new partner here at Gold. Welcome. Really happy
Thank
to have
you.
you guys.
Really happy to be here.
So I was gonna just start it off with, first of all, excited to have you guys on. Thanks for taking the time out.
Sure.
So if I'm an agent, what at Gold, what should I know about Integrity Title Solutions?
Okay, I'll start. So Integrity Title formed in 1999, and we have over 10 offices throughout Missouri. Just to name a few, we have Kirkwood, South County, a couple in Festus. We have Maryland Heights, Chesterfield, St. Peters, and then we have couple little satellite offices, but we also have a few offices at Lake of the Ozarks. So got a big team. We offer residential services, commercial services, construction dispersing. So anything you would need title related. And again, Dawn is, how long have you been in the industry?
So I am the closing manager and vice president of closing and escrow for Integrity, and I've been in the title industry for over 20 years. So definitely most of my career in title has been spent closing transactions and going through those challenges with our agents, and so now just working with the closing side directly to with our entire team. So like Angie said, we do have several offices. We do have the 4 locations at our Lake of the Ozarks offices. So if there's any, business that the agents do in that area, we can certainly coordinate signups or things like that between our St. Louis and our Lake market.
Well, you know what's good about that? We've got a couple of agents that are actually listing and doing business down there. So I think they'd be happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Do you guys do, in the crazy world we're in now, mobile closings with people outside of the office to meet somewhere and do a mobile closing?
So yes, we do offer mobile closings. We do work with some third-party mobile closing companies, and there is an additional fee that company would charge if the seller would like a mobile closer to come to them. There are certain situations, of course, where we're facilitating those ourselves, but obviously that's minimal because we're in the offices, doing the day-to-day functions and making sure the closings are handled. Of course, COVID has been a bit of a challenge for everyone in the last year or so. So we've been working around that, and so we do offer curbside closings, minimum contact closings, or if, a client would just prefer to have a normal closing, as before, then we can certainly handle it that way as well. So,
well, the nice thing is that the offices that you just talked about, Angie, kind of fit within our footprint. So that's a nice fit.
Definitely. And I wanted to also mention that, I could sleep like a baby knowing that the closing team, everybody knows there's just so many things that can happen and go sideways. And I am truly impressed with Don and everybody who helps with these agents, because they just can handle anything that happens to them. It's crazy what can come up. But my role as a marketer is to work with agents to help the agents build their business as well. So we have these tools and resources where I can sit down with an agent and figure out if they want to corner a specific part of Missouri or a specific client. We can really dig down into details as far as demographics and things like that to provide lists for mailings, or we can even get cell phone numbers in some cases. I can get lists of for sale by owners, renter lists. So that's where I really can add value and work with the agents, is to step in and help them that way.
That's great. I probably ought to have you on my business growth call to talk about that, because I think some agents would be really interested in that.
Yeah, we'd love to. There is one other thing. We do have in-house legal counsel.
Big deal.
That is a big deal. If something were to arise, that we have someone that we can get on the phone real quick and hammer out some details
Yeah, no, that's huge. And that happens more times than you think. And if you've got a handy person you can talk to that you know and trust, that's got who's an attorney, that
Yeah.
can really help speed up the whole process,
Yeah.
get the problem solved and move on.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Yes, we know the agents are working very hard and of course need to, keep the listings going, keep working with their buyers. It's been a challenging market now with houses, with multiple offers and those types of things. But once you're under contract, we're really doing the best that we can to see that to closing. And everybody's moving so quick and waiving inspections and doing all of these things to make these deals happen now. But we're still working through the prior owner liens, the survey issues that come up. It is really nice to have our team that works on a daily basis together between production, processing, our legal department to, bounce things off each other to see what avenues we can go to get the deal closed. That's kind of the most unfortunate thing when you have a problem, a title issue for agents to deal with, because obviously they work so hard to get to that point of just getting under contract and going through. So
Yeah, no, that's great. Because I mean, I always say it's such an interesting business because every deal has, it does go to the goal line of a closing. So there's so many different pieces that go into that. And if everybody's communicating and doing their part, then everybody gets over the goal line at the same time and makes for a good team.
That's right. Yeah.
So what else, girls, should we know about Integrity Title Solutions? Is there anything else you haven't told us?
I think that's the main part. I know that we're really working on our social media presence, so I would love to partner with the agents and get some really good social media going on. So that's been fun, building our Instagram account. And I don't know, I worked as a project manager for 20 years and then owned my own business. So I constantly have ideas and I love to work with people and think things out and think of new ways to get out in the market or get new clients. So I'm constantly liking to brainstorm and work with people together and collaborate.
I like that. Our agents will like that.
Good.
It's kind of like an additional arm of the title company, really.
Yeah, kind of an extension of your team as well. I would love to be that liaison and be there for calls or anything that were to pop up. So, yeah.
Well, perfect.
Good.
I really appreciate you guys taking time out today.
Sure.
We are really excited to have you as a new partner. I think this is going to be great for both companies.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And again, I would love for agents to reach out and schedule a meeting. And if we want to grab coffee or something, be more than happy to sit down and explain the marketing list process, and we'll just go from there.
Perfect. Appreciate it.
Sure. Thanks for
guys.
having us.
Thanks a lot.
Look forward to working with you guys.
All right.
Okay, guys. Well, I appreciate the time.
Well, thank you. And, if I can get any brochures over to you or email our digital brochure or whatever, I can do that.
Any and all that. I'll put get the brochures in the office, and I'll put your brochure on our Facebook site too. So
awesome.
We'll do all that.
Okay. Thank you.
Don, it's nice meeting you. Angie, I'll see you later.
All right. Take care.
Okay, take care. See ya.
Bye.